It's been over 20 years since the very first Spy Kids. There's so many adults who grew up with it and now have kids of their own. I never would have imagined that I'd still be making these films, only now with my family. My very first award-winning short film was called Bedhead. I wanted to make an action film, but I didn't have any actors, so I used some of my 10 brothers and sisters. And I found this really winning combination of little kids doing action and comedy. And when I came up with this idea of them being spies, that was the connective story jolt. For the very first Spy Kids, I made it in the garage. We went to the premiere, and I said, that movie we just watched, I made that in the garage. And it blew their minds. And then from then on, they were part of the sequels.
Action!
Racer started as the co-writer, and he's my co-producer on this. And he's just been one of my main idea persons since the very beginning.
My dad and I started talking about, what if we brought back Spy Kids? That'd be fun. So Robert and I went to one of our favorite writing places, which is the swimming pool. We love to float around and talk ideas. We thought, oh, okay, what if the bad guy is a video game developer? And he makes this crazy video game that the kids go and play. And a lot of visual and design ideas came from that one conversation.
Nice architecture, very retro video gaming.
Rhiannon's doing a lot of design work. She's designing all the emojis. There's a gadget called a thought bubble. You can make someone either laugh or hungry or really cute overload.
Ever since I was young, I loved design, and I think that kids are gonna be really excited to see the knights and the soldiers. They all look so good.
Rogue is our main game designer, and so when we need to see on-screen gameplay, he's building that.
We loved creating fantasy worlds. We thought, how can we make this fake game so cool that you wish it was real?
Pretty cool, huh?
Rebel is composing. He's taking my original scores and he's going to update it.
One of the fun things of being a part of these projects so early in its production is I already get to start thinking about the music, or they can come up with ideas and tell me, hey, what if we did this? It was such a wonderful opportunity for all of us to work together to make Spy Kids stronger.
This sounds crazy.
So let's do it.
Some of the families I grew up with had their own family-run restaurants, and I always dreamed of doing that. I just did it in the movie business.
We knew the kids before they were born.
We knew the kids when they're this big, this big.
So it's pretty awesome. They're definitely a tight team working together, and the ability to pass knowledge on is always so valuable.
I've been working with Robert since I was 18. Spy Kids was my very first film out of high school. My father was a coordinator on that. And now I actually have my son Jackson working for me, being one of the athletic doubles for Connor. So it's pretty special. The beauty about working with Robert and this crew is we've been together for so long that we have that little family bond.
There's no better place to be for me than on a set, our own set, with our own crew, making our own movies, our own family.
Since my kids were lifelong Spy Kids fans, they had ideas of what the franchise could be going into the next generation. They wanted it to be a fresh new film, but still have some of the hallmarks of the series. It's always about transformation and believing in yourself and working together as siblings and having faith in your children's ideas because they are going to be the ones who save this world.
Let's do it.
From all of us to your family, enjoy.